Hello there and a very good afternoon. In view of the haze situation in Malaysia, Indonesia's environment minister said on Friday some forest fires in its territory had started on land used by subsidiaries of Malaysian companies. Malaysia claimed that smoke from fires on Indonesia, Sumatra and Borneo Islands over the past month has drifted over the border, forcing it to close schools and issue public health alerts. However, Environment Minister Siti Nurbaya Bakar dismissed those accusations, saying that some of the fires in Indonesia had been spotted in palm oil plantations owned by at least 4 subsidiaries of Malaysian companies. 2 of the Malaysian parent companies said their subsidiaries' plantations had not been sealed off as a result of any fires and they were on high alert for blazes. The 3rd company confirmed a fire in its plantation, while the 4th did not respond to requests for comment. A former Roman Catholic priest convicted of sexually abusing an altar boy in New Mexico in the 1990s was sentenced on Friday to 30 years in prison. U.S. District Judge Martha Vasquez imposed the sentence in Albuquerque Federal Court on Arthur Peralt, 81, who was convicted by a federal jury in April on 6 counts of aggravated sexual abuse and 1 count of abusive sexual contact with a minor in 1991 and 1992. According to U.S. Attorney John Anderson, the victim, now an adult, testified that Peralt befriended him when he was 9 years old, showering him with gifts and trips before sexually assaulting him. Under federal law, a convicted defendant must serve at least 85% of a sentence, meaning that Peralt will likely die in prison. Still protesting, Hong Kong pro-democracy protesters yesterday took to the hills to form flashlight carrying human chains using the colorful Mid-Autumn Festival as a backdrop to the latest in more than 3 months of sometimes violent demonstrations. The protests, on a day when families traditionally gather to gaze at the moon and eat mooncakes while children swing colorful lanterns from the end of sticks, came after Hong Kong leader Carrie Lam promised to focus on housing and jobs to try to end the turmoil. A few people taken away by police, but no reported widespread violence. And today, Hong Kong pro-democracy activists plan sit-ins at shopping malls after a night of forming lantern-carrying human chains. Demonstrators also plan to gather outside the British consulate on Sunday to demand that China honors a Sino-British joint declaration that was signed in 1984, laying out the former British colony's future after its return to China in 1997. And that is all from me. I'm Shira Abah Manso for TV Sarawak. Thank you for watching.